Yeah, how y'all doing? Let me try to figure something out here because I gotta get the tripod. I got to get the tripod. I gotta get the tripod. That's the thing with this one. You have to definitely have a tripod because there's no way to like set it up where so what's good, everybody? How y'all doing, man? We're testing something out, this microphone out, but I'm trying to get the tripod set up here. Nope. There we go. Okay. You guys are probably hearing me all over the place with this microphone, man. But this is a good test because yo, okay. So far so good. Let's see if I can do something here real quick. Okay. Okie dokie. See how this goes. Yeah. I don't know what the distance is that these mics go, but welcome everybody. How y'all doing, man? And how does this microphone sound? Just out of curiosity. Hey, legendary princess, can you just give me before you head out? How does this microphone sound? Is it clear? Um, or is it not so clear? Or can you not hear it at all? Is it echoing? Sounds good, really? Well, no echo. So the only thing that I have to find out is whether or not it's going to work with me and Luna when we go live together. That's the only thing that we were having issues with this mic. Um, and the other thing is the brand is Rode, but like you have to like actually plug it in and charge it. A lot of the newer ones, like the new Rodes, you can plug it into a charging case, and you don't have to have like an external charging, you know, You're new. I love muffins. I love muffins too, man. Well, I'm glad you're new and checking us out. Happy Sunday, everybody. Hope you all are doing well, man. No, man, this is like, how are you even on here if you're 12 years old? For real. See, it is pretty soft the more I think about it. But thank you for stopping by. Happy Sunday, everybody. The other thing that I'm not quite sure about, because I haven't used these microphones that frequently. I got them all quite a long time ago, and haven't used them because every time me and Luna went live, it was echoing. But I have to see if it's going to. I'm trying 2 new things with it. I hooked up a cable, and I'm also trying this external where you connect a mic to it, which it came with. Oh, you haven't? Elsa? No time travel machine, huh? Well, we do have the capability to do that, so, it's just a matter of time. Oh, wow, this is actually still charged up. Oh, maybe not. No, it's definitely not. Time travel is a thing, man. It's a definite thing. It's a definite thing. So yeah, me and Luna are going to be going live together a couple times a week, y'all. So I hope you get excited for that because we talked about it already. Not like a full-on conversation, but we had a conversation about it. Whoa. My microphone almost got entangled. Where's the other? Oh yeah, I gotta finish charging that and then I'll plug that in. Trying to get situated here. I got all these things here that I gotta charge up. But it's nice to see everybody on this wonderful, fine Sunday from India, huh? Well, listen, I did speak to Luna yesterday about the giveaways, and I told her we're going to do some sort of giveaway when we get to, a certain number. And thank you everybody for tapping the like button, man. I appreciate that. 9 likes already. Thank you. Appreciate you all. The thing is, man, I had a conversation with her yesterday, and the bottom line is, man, I don't want to be. I want to come on these lives and put out content and videos when I feel called to, and where I come on and I go live and I'm my authentic, real self. I don't ever want to do it just because of numbers or views or subscribers or any of it. That's not my intention of, building a tribe, building a community here on YouTube, on TikTok, on any platform for that matter. It's not about the numbers. It's not about how many views you have. It's not about how many people watch. It's when I go on, do I make an impact? If I go live and someone watches a video and they get something out of it and it actually helps them, and I just helped one person, I know it sounds cliche. I know that's what everybody says, but it's the truth. It's like if you're not being real and authentic and yourself, then what's the point? Because eventually it will catch up to you, you know? It will catch up. Um, and I never want to like just force myself to go live just to get watch hours or, you know, just to get views or just to get subscribers or whatever the case may be, you know? Like I never want to just do it for those reasons. I want to do it because I feel called to. I want to do it because I want to help. I want to do it because I feel like I have a message that can help someone on their journey. And that's the honest truth. That's what lights me up. That's my passion. Not only that, but like I just love content creating. I love vlogging. I love doing IRLs. I plan to do much more of that the second half of this year. It's something that truly lights me up, you know. And hey, Robert, what's good, brother? You know, creating a family, a tribe, you know, where we each lift each other up, we support one another, we help one another, you know. Maybe one of you in the chat has a message for someone else to support them, to help them. You just never know what could unfold, what could happen, the connections you make, you know, all of it. And I just, again, I want to always be coming from an authentic place, coming from, you know, just being real and authentic and myself. And if you don't like it, that's okay. If you do, that's great too. Either way, it doesn't matter. Either way, the views and the subscribers and the watch hours don't even matter at the end of the day. What matters is that we're impacting someone, we're helping someone, maybe that person was down and out, man, and just needed to hear your voice or a message that you brought through, you know? That to me is why I'm here. That's to me is why I do this every day. That's to me is why I make these videos and the content and the lives, and to just meet amazing individuals like each and every one of you, man. Robert is a longtime supporter of this channel, and he shows up and shows out all the time, man. And he's not only helped me, he's helped people in the chat. He's helped Luna. He's been just an amazing individual. And it's people like that I want to meet all around the world, you know, in my travels, in my journey. That's what life is about, having an experience, you know, the interactions with each and every one of us. You know, it's all about the journey, man. It's not like trying to get to the end, you know, of whatever you're trying to get the end to. You know, oh, if I get to 100,000 followers, then I'll be happy. If I get this house, if I get this car, if I get this relationship, if I, you know, it's always like, instead of like the journey along the way, you know, it's all about when I get to this place, when I get to this thing, when I have this, when I have that, that's when I'll be happy. Oh man, it don't work that way. It don't work that way. That's just temporary. That's temporary. That's a dopamine hit. It's completely temporary. Then you're like, well, that didn't do nothing for me. I didn't experience or feel the way I felt. I thought I would feel if I got to that, if I got that thing. Like I didn't expect to feel that way. And then you just want the next thing. So it's like, oh, okay, I got the phone and now I want the newer phone. Okay. I got the car, now I want the newer model. I got the house, now I want the newer house, the bigger house, the house in another location. No, I haven't. Big condo, big condo. No, I haven't. I don't know who that is, to be honest. But yeah, it's always, you know, it's like we're always looking to the future instead of like the present moment, the here and now, you know. What is the most important is right here, right now. Having experiences, having interactions, having creating and building relationships, networking, you know, all of it. That's what's going to bring you, you know, serving your purpose, living your purpose. doing the things you love that light you up and bring you, that you have immense passion towards. That is why we're here, not to get these things that are temporary, these material things that don't bring us. I know, and like I said, man, many people have said the same thing over and over again, and but we need to hear it over and over again because um, we need it to truly sink in, you know, like truly sink in, and realize that, you know, um, true happiness comes from within. What question am I answering? XS. And please tap the like button, tap that thumbs up, man. I appreciate all of you. But true happiness, man, comes from within, man. You don't get it from anyone else. You get it from yourself. You get it from within you, not from any material thing, not from the newest invention, not from any of it. You get it from within yourself. And usually, typically, uh, it will come from you serving others, you serving your purpose, your passion, you know, and why you're here and what you came here to do, and remembering, and um, not, let me get to this, let me get to that. If I get to this, if I have that, I'll be happy. No, no, trust me, it don't work that way. Because I've had all of that. And I'll be honest with you, I still experience depression and anxiety and a lot of sadness and not wanting to be here and all of that stuff. And no matter what I bought, no matter getting the new pair of shoes, the new phone, the newest technology, the newest computer, it doesn't matter. None of it matters. It's a temporary dopamine dump. Same thing with endless scrolling on social media, all of it. And I've learned through dopamine fasting. I've learned through technology fasting. I've learned through food fasting. I've learned through stepping away and walking away from everything. That at the end of the day, man. Now, when I buy something, I don't feel the same way I used to feel. When I get that thing, it's just like, okay, is this going to support me and my purpose and my mission for being here and why I'm here and why and what I want to do? Is it going to support me? Or is it just, I'm just buying it to buy it? Or I'm just getting it to get it? Is it actually going to, support me? And I'm starting to realize to consolidate things and get rid of things and give away things and sell things and and I just have an idea. I just got an idea, and but the thing of it is again, so I'm currently, like I said, I found a cheaper set of microphones that I can actually use on the road. That this one is not so conducive of that because you have to charge it with a wall outlet versus a cheaper set that supposedly is supposed to be really good, with the reviews off TikTok, and it was like super cheap, like $30 or something. And you can charge it through a case, just like my headphones. And so if it works and it supports me and what I'm trying to do, for you guys to make the sound quality better when I make content and when I go live, then I'm excited to do that. And then I'll maybe do a giveaway and give this Rode microphone set, which is pricey, and I spent some dolo on it. And but you know what? Maybe I'll do a giveaway and I'll give it away to somebody that's like an up and coming wanting to create content, like a younger individual that wants to help and bring content to the world. Maybe, I'll do a giveaway. We'll do a giveaway, me and Luna, you know? There's a microphone I'm looking at that I want to do these new podcasts I'm going to be doing so that the sound quality is really good for you guys. I have other microphones that I don't use. Maybe we'll do a giveaway. And I never use them really. They're like brand new. I would love somebody that is an up and coming young creator that wants to build a YouTube career, and maybe, start them off, I was here at the time you did that instrument. Oh yeah. The steel tongue drum. Yeah, I got it right here, as a matter of fact. And welcome, Patrick. Have you tapped that like button and that subscribe button? Everybody that's in here, please tap the like button and subscribe to the channel, man. You know that it helps get the live in the algorithm so more people can find it. I appreciate you all, man. I'm always thinking of new ways, new things, because like there was points in my life where I couldn't get the microphone or I couldn't get the mic or, and I want to help young and up and coming people that want to make a difference in the world. And maybe that's what they want to do, and they just aren't able to do it, and of course, within reason, as long as you're in the United States, I'm more than willing to do giveaways like that, So, what's good? What's good? How y'all doing, man? Welcome to the live. And please don't spam the live, okay? We can definitely see your comments. Please don't be spamming the live, I would appreciate that. So yeah, that's kind of like where I'm at, I want to do good in the world, man. I want to see, I want to, we all deserve to, thrive and be healthy and happy and living our purpose and our passion. And, I've got a lot of experience with it, with doing podcasts and the whole YouTube thing. And, another thing that I don't want to gatekeep, I started noticing on another platform, I started noticing and being in other people's lives and different things that there was a lot of people gatekeeping the information and then, basically trying to make a buck off of it instead of sharing what they know, because they want to, because they want to see other people thrive and succeed versus oh, well, you know what? I had to bust my butt and work hard and do this and blah, blah, blah. So, everybody else should have to do the same thing. You know what, man? If you have secrets and things related to growing your YouTube channel, why not share it? Why does it have to be I have to charge thousands or millions of dollars for someone to, why can't you just give out what you know and help? I mean, unless you're just afraid that you being yourself is not enough, and there's a lot of people that do that, man. And I'm seeing it shift in a big way compared to 15 years ago when I used to live in South Florida. Everyone just gatekeeps, and they got $1 million mansions and multiple cars and all this stuff, and they just gatekeep. They don't want to share the information. You know what? My dad, and I talk about this all the time, because he literally healed from 4-stage cancer alternatively in 6 weeks when they gave him a week to live. And all he did was help. He didn't believe that he had to charge people consultations and charge them, when they're at their lowest. He shared the information. He sat on the phone even down to his last month or two before he passed away. He was helping a woman that was dealing with cancer. And he didn't sit there and be like, oh, you have to pay me for that. My time is valuable and blah, blah, blah. He truly wanted to help because he knew that he was able to do it. So he wanted to help others when they're at their lowest. And yeah, there was a point where he was trying to write a book and it never ended up happening. He started writing it down at the end. He started writing it periodically, but he never really sat down and, like he said he wanted to, and putting in the time and actually doing it, which is sad because I wish that he did. He had so much information to help others, and he wanted to. He deeply wanted to. And that's what my hope is in the world, that more people, like, they're not like, oh yeah, I gotta, like, make this or make that. And like if we all came together and we all helped, I mean, there is so many people out there that have so much information and insight from their own experiences as to what they did in their own life, and to get where they are, health-wise, financially, whatever the case is, and we just think that we have to, like, charge exorbitant amounts of money. And like, there's so many people out there, like I said over and over again, that we would be living in a different world if people shared openly, oh yeah, I did this. This is how I got to where I am. This is what I did. This is the experiences I went through, Not to say that it's going to be like that for you. Not to say that you're not going to have to do things, that just because they tell you what they did, listen, my dad, he had to do a lot of things. It wasn't just like, oh, I tell you all the things he did and now you're magically healed. No, I mean, you're going to have to do things. You're going to have to put in the work and the time and the healing that you need to do to get there. But I'm sure that his information and his insights and his experience would support you and maybe help you have a shorter, path towards it than you would have if you didn't know anything and you had to sit there finding and searching and doing tons of research and not knowing if that would actually work. Not to say that it's going to work for you, but it still could shorten your path forward. And maybe even have a more easy and effortless path forward than you would have if you didn't know. So I don't know, man. I know I'm just ranting, but I definitely feel like there's someone out there that's going to watch this live or the replay, and maybe they've been gatekeeping, or maybe you'll be one to decide to make a difference, decide to share your experiences. There's always someone out there that is thirsting for the knowledge and needs that guidance and support and help. And we're not meant to be here and do these things alone, man. We're not. There's nothing wrong with asking for help. Not everybody is openly and willingly to just give it either. They'll be like, keep it to themselves, or not really want to share it, or not really tell you what they're actually doing or how they got there. And to me, I think that's kind of wrong. Again, there's certain things that, yeah, you're going to need to practice. Like, for example, I don't think there's any shortcut in editing videos. Okay. People can tell you, I use this tool, I use that tool to do it. blah, blah, blah. But at the end of the day, man, you're going to have to sit there and you're going to have to spend time editing videos. And there's a lot of creativity involved in it as well. Some people have years and years of experience. I mean, there's things that will take you time and you're not going to be able to just shortcut it. But they can give you tips and tricks and different things like that. Thankfully, we have platforms like YouTube and stuff of that nature that do have tutorials and what have you. But at the end of the day, man, some things do take time, and you know, you're not gonna just go live on social media and you know the trolls aren't going to affect you when you just start out. You know, it all takes time. It takes, having the experience, being on, going live many different times and building confidence. And it's the same thing with asking someone out on a date or, all of it. Some things, yeah, they're going to take time and you're going to have to build up. But there is things that we can essentially share our knowledge and our experience to help someone else, you know? Again, you're your own person. Everyone's their own person, and everyone decides what they want to do in their own life. Everyone has free will and choice to make their own decisions as to what they want to do and how they want to show up in the world and how freely they're willing to be open to share, and how freely you're willing not to. So I don't know. I hope this short live, because I'm not gonna be on for too much longer. I want to go live on TikTok as well and give some time to YouTube and some time to TikTok. I'm trying to, do that from now on, so I can give a little bit to each platform, and then me and Luna are going to start going live several times a week. We have to figure it out how often and when, because I want it to be, of course, consistent. So again, we get back to like consistency, which is really important with social media and building a following and a tribe. If you're not consistent and you just pop up here and there and randomly, it's like, yeah, don't expect it to grow, insanely fast. The biggest thing in life, man, I can say for the Sunday sermon, guys, we're back with the Sunday sermon. The biggest thing I can say, and that goes with fitness, that goes with health, that goes with anything in life, is consistency. Being consistent with whatever you're doing. It's probably one of the key things that people don't tell you that is needed for growing social media. A lot of people that I've followed for a very long time that grew really quickly. And what I mean by growing really quickly, like building a following on YouTube of like 500,000 people in like a year's time. They were consistent with their videos, their posts, their content. They posted every single day. Maybe they didn't go live, but they definitely were consistent with their posting, same time every day. There's a guy I follow and he does food reviews, and he literally, as long as I've been following him, he literally posts a video the exact same time every single day, 7 days a week. Never has missed one day. And you know what? He's almost at 400,000 followers. Again, he's been doing the YouTube thing for 7 years or more, but he wasn't as consistent as he has been the last few years. So it definitely is, no matter what you're doing, you have to show up and be consistent with whatever you're doing. And so with that being said, if I can give any kind of advice, man, it's be consistent and be yourself. If you're trying to grow a YouTube channel or TikTok or Instagram or any of it, be yourself. If you're trying to, um, you know, build a friendship or a relationship or be yourself. Anything you do, it's like it's all boils down to, and it points back to authenticity and realness. You know, people can sense, you know, someone being fake and not honest and not being themselves and not being real. And the one thing, as I said, the one thing that I can say with the utmost certainty is authenticity and realness. And that will get you far. Not worrying about the numbers, not worrying how many views you have, not worrying, because man, you know what? You know how many times I go live on TikTok and I'm the only one there and I'm talking to myself? And I've been doing the TikTok thing for a while and we have a decent amount of followers. And I mean, there's been plenty of times I've been on YouTube and nobody comments in the comments. Nobody taps the like button. Nobody shares it. I mean, I've posted videos consistently and some of them get 1 view, 2 views. No one hits the like button. No one comments. You know what I mean? It's like, so you have to be okay with all of it. You have to be okay with going live and nobody showing up. Going live and you're the only one person, you're the only one talking to yourself in the live. You know, man, I can tell you on my other YouTube channel, before me and Luna created Daren and Luna, I would go live and nobody would show up. I would post videos and no one would comment. No one would like. Then I would have videos that people did. Then I would go live and they did. You have to be okay with, I mean, I started way back, probably, I would say 10 years ago or more, on an app called Periscope. If anybody's familiar with that, I don't know, but it's not really that popular anymore. You don't really hear much about it, but it's still in existence. I think it's owned by Twitter, if I'm not mistaken, or at least it used to be. And I would go live on Periscope while I'm at the gym, and at that time, I was very insecure and had self-esteem issues and all of it. And I would go live in the gym and I would make sure that my hair was good, my shirt was good. I had to check my fit, you know, all of it. I would go live, and the moment trolls would pop in my live, I would be out. They would start gaslighting me, saying things. And I truly believe that those days and the bullying that I experienced in school when I was little and growing up and all of it supported me now to be able to sit here and I mean, because at one point, I will say this, probably the peak of YouTube was like last year for a lot of people. You would go live and there would be hundreds of people in your live. It's not so much like that now. Something changed. So I want to say that, you know, I sit there and we would have lots of trolls coming in and commenting and gaslighting and all of it. And it doesn't, I wouldn't blink an eye. It wouldn't affect me. So it's like, again, that changes as your followers change. And the more known you become, the more people will say things about you, will talk stuff about you, will make fun of you, will, you know, and again, the bigger your platforms and the followings you have, the more that tends to happen. And then you start to have people make things up and say things that aren't true and spread rumors and, you know what I mean? Like all that kind of stuff is normal. But as you are going up the ladder, you're becoming more and more built to deal with that kind of stuff. So, you can't rush the process. The process is unfolding how it's supposed to and when it's supposed to and how quickly it's supposed to for you and your journey, for whatever that is. So, don't try to rush it or, you know, skip steps in anything you do, because there's a reason and there's a purpose for you to experience what you're experiencing, to prepare you for the next phase, the next level. Everything has its time in this 3D world that we're living in. And you know, you could be thrown into the fire and then all of a sudden be like, whoa, this is too much. I got to take a step back, you know. Um, and so you do, and that's okay. It's all okay. It's all perfect. It's all perfect. Just as it is, man, because it's all going to unfold in divine timing, all divinely orchestrated, perfectly perfect, you know. Um, oh, look at that. They put like what is that? I didn't pin that, did I? Okay, that's weird. I never pinned that. It's the weirdest thing ever. I thought I pinned this one, but there we go. Cool. So yeah, I mean, uh, I feel like somebody needed to hear that today. That's the whole reason why I was, guided to share that and, uh, you know, speak on it, because someone definitely needed to hear it, and that's okay. And it took me a very, very long time to actually be um, okay with having to go through the experiences in the middle, like not skipping from the beginning of the book to the end of the book to just get to the end. Like to actually go through the experiences in the middle, like have the experience, have the interactions with others, like to go through that. And it took me a long, long time, man. I would even venture to say, like, the last year and a half ago, I was still um, having that mindset, like, I got to get to the end. Like, why do I have to go through all this? Why do I have to learn? Why can't I be like Jimi Hendrix or, one of these really professional guitar players? Or, like, why can't I just have the gift of playing an instrument? Why do I have to practice and do all of this? Or like practice being a soccer player or whatever it is, you know and then I would compare myself with people that didn't really ever practice anything, and then they just picked it up. Like I I had that with with like water sports and sports in general. I didn't have to practice. One day when I was younger, a friend of mine had a boat, and we went on the boat, and we had a rope attached to the back of the boat, and I water skied without ever having done it before in my life. And I got up on the water with barefoot, and I was skiing with no skis. You know what I mean? Like, there's who knows why. I mean, we take things from past lives as well. You know, maybe we did things in a past lot in many past lives that emulated barefoot water skiing. You know, why some people have the gift of certain things and why others don't. You bring it with you from previous lives. Is that a reason for you to compare yourself to them? No. Um, is it a reason to get frustrated and like, oh my God, I have to like do this and practice this and this sucks and it's okay to feel those things too, you know? It's okay to feel those emotions because they are emotions and feelings, and that's okay. And someone was asking about the drum. So maybe I'll probably be on here another 10 minutes or so. And then I'm going to go over to TikTok. So if you guys are not following us on TikTok, make sure you go over to TikTok and you follow us. Because I have to, I have a thing I have to get to by 11 o'clock Eastern time. So I'm just trying to make my rounds on social media, saying hello to everybody and happy Sunday and just having a cool chat. You know, I feel like there has been someone that needed to hear these messages, and, you know, I felt called to join. So we're here. And I hope the microphone sounds good, man. Everybody said earlier it sounds good, so hopefully it does. I'll be able to tell when I go back and play it how it sounded. So, but I just wanted to get you all's input. 'Cause I'm trying it in a different way. I didn't use this wire. I actually just used the actual the microphone itself without the cable attached to it, and it was giving us echo every time we went live on YouTube. Me and Luna, she would hear echoing. So now I didn't realize I had this, and we didn't try this, and I didn't try hooking the other connector that you have to connect to your phone. I have a longer wire that I'm using, so maybe this will do the trick. Um, you know, the one thing though that I do not like about this version and this model is there's no charging case. You have to plug each device in separately and charge it. And I don't even know how long you get out of each one. So that's the only downside to this model of the Rode. Oh, some of these have like bigger gaps. Maybe it's supposed to. I don't know. How does if you guys could tell me, how does it sound like with the microphone on and everything, does and the instrument playing? Because I've never had this microphone on while playing. I just wonder, how does it sound? Does it sound good? How does it sound, guys? Ladies and gentlemen, how does the sound? How does it sound with the microphone? Does it sound good, or does it not sound so great? I'd love to hear your feedback. And tap that thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you feel called to. I appreciate you all, man. And I'm gonna be on for like probably another 5 more minutes. Ah, that was nice. That was really, really, really nice. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Gonna be wrapping things up here for now, and I shall be back. I shall be back. Got something to do at 11, and I want to just go on TikTok to try this microphone out and try something else out that I have here, another device that I had gotten. Yeah, this seems like this is going to be good. I hope that it works. Very soon, me and Luna will be able to try it out and with you guys and see if she still gets echo. I might have figured out the solution, which is fantastic. Everyone in, tap that like button, subscribe to the channel, man. I appreciate you all. I'm leaving in like another minute. And so let's get the video, the live up to 20 likes before we leave. I mean, there's 4 people in here, 16 likes. Tap that like button, man. Let's get the video out and the live out to as many people as we can, man. There was a lot said in this live in the past hour that I know somebody needs to hear. So the more you guys tap the like button, the more people will get to see it and watch it, and it will be beneficial for them. So I would greatly appreciate that. And you know, it don't cost nothing to tap the like button. So, you know, with that being said, I appreciate each and every one of you, man. I'm thankful. I'm grateful. I'm doing good, man. You just missed the music jam out. We had a jam session. How are you doing, Donald's Art? I think it's Donald Dart. You just missed the jam session. Tap that thumbs up, man. And subscribe to the channel. Check us out at TikTok and Instagram and Facebook. It's all at Daren and Luna. Happy Sunday to you too, man. Happy Sunday to you. I wish you a fantastic, amazing, wonderful Sunday. Of course, it's funny how for the past like 5 to 10 minutes we had a jam session and nobody was saying anything. Oh, you're a graphic designer. Would you love to get any of my artwork done, like animated portrait logo, business card covers, and t-shirt cartoon graphics? Hey, man, send me a message. Send me and Luna a message on Instagram. Our name on Instagram is, yeah, we're on Facebook too, at Daren and Luna, the same name. Send us a message on TikTok, Instagram, or Facebook at Daren and Luna. All right. I got to get out of here. I got to go. I have to go over to TikTok and do a live before I have something to get to by 11 o'clock. So I really only have like a half an hour to go. So I got to go. I apologize. But send us a message on Instagram or TikTok. All right. Probably Instagram would be the best because, you know, it's at Daren and Luna. I'm going to type it in the chat. At Daren and Luna. That's our name on all social media platforms. And you can go to here, go to our website, and we have all the info there. And you can email us too. That's our website address. All right. It doesn't matter, man. Just go to that website address that I just typed in the chat and you can email us. Our email is darenandluna@gmail.com. We are on Facebook as well. Okay? You can go to at Daren and Luna on Instagram, at Daren and Luna on Facebook, on TikTok. And our email is that's our email address, all right? Hey, Two Brothers RC, make sure you subscribe and tap the like button. I got to head over to TikTok now. I'll see you guys soon, man. Take care. Love you all from my heart to yours. Take care of yourselves and each other. And I'll be back soon with another live, with another video somewhere around the world. Until then, let's go.